Hello, welcome back to another weekend. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm Jacob from Jacob's Here, and mostly we talk about during my work week is reading. For the month of July, I'm doing this unofficial challenge of reading a book a day, so there's going to be plenty more books that we're going to be talking about throughout the week, as these vlogs follow from a Sunday to a Sunday, or Sunday to a Saturday type of situation. Other things you guys can experience in these vlogs, though, is I'm going to be bullet journaling and generally working. But we're going to talk about the books that I'm going to be planning on picking up. This is still the evening time. I'm just about to start doing my evening writing before I go unwind and things. You guys will probably be sitting here for a good portion of this video, or a portion of it, as we are cleaning out that closet while listening to an audiobook, and this seems to be the single. I think that's going to be tomorrow thing though. I'm just tired. I just want to work. So we're just going to do some writing. It is Sunday morning at, what was that, 10? Is it 10 o'clock yet? Let's see here. It's 10:35. I just finished Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Me and my little sister are going to be finishing the next book, which is Tigers at Twilight, I want to say, for Magic Treehouse, for the book today. Since I'm working all day, I don't really have time to read, so we're going to count that, and then we're going to try to get as far as we can as humanly possible, and to finish that tomorrow. Tomorrow I work 8.5 hours, but I'm pretty sure I work with a coworker for 8.5 hours, and I don't tend to, like when I work with a coworker I tend to talk to, I don't tend to listen to an audiobook, so I'll figure out. That's why I want to read Ken mostly today, so tomorrow can be just like a clear day. Tuesday I'm off, so we definitely can read a book Tuesday and things. I'm gonna finish this book with my little sister, and I'm gonna send her upstairs as I have other things I do, videos to record, and things of such. Writing did really well yesterday, by the way. Overall, really good evening. I was up super late, but I still woke up at 9, and was a little grouchy, but I apologize to anybody snapped at. Let me know how you guys this morning is on this lovely Sunday in the comments down below, if you remembered, and I'll see you guys all soon. Okay, so I'll update the reading vlog first. The audiobook that we are going to be continuing with, or starting, is called The Deep by Rivers Solzman. It's about pregnant women in the 1900s, I want to say, who were on board after, I want to say it's black pregnant women. I could be wrong. I won't know until I actually read the book. Everybody's talking about it. It's a mermaid story and things, and I've heard mixed things, but the audiobook's only like 4 hours long, so I could read it today while I do work, and it'd be over. So that's the plan. How exciting is that? It's good. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on as well. I think I know what it's about. I could be wrong. I'm very interested, so there's that. Okay, so welcome to Monday. It's 7:18. I just got home from work, and I read The Deep while I was at work by River Salzman, David Diggs, and William Houston. David Diggs narrated the audiobook, which is what I listened to, and I don't really know if I recommended the audiobook. I saw this a few other places, but personally, I'm not really into the type of genre, but I was very curious about the story and the concept of it, so I wanted to read it and enjoy it and do those type of things, but I don't know if I recommend it. It's 4 hours long. It's very short. You can get through it, and they even call you out for getting through it for so short amount of time. So maybe that was my problem. I only listen to it double speed, not 2.6 is what I normally listen to, or something like that. Either way, how do I explain this? It is simply a book about the concept of in the 1800s. Pregnant women got thrown overboard of ships as they traveled across sea, and those pregnant women turned into mermaids, and they had babies and things, that's such. And this follows that story, and a whole bunch of other things. They have some very important messages, like very, very important, very well done, and very good messages at that. And A 4 out of 5 stars. A whole star of that is the concept alone. Just to give you a heads up, enjoyment wise, it was probably more like a 3, probably. So I evened it out to a 4 as it deserved it alone, even though it was not my favorite book I read. Probably will not pop up on my list anymore, but I'm happy that I did consume it and read it. I started Burn All the Bodies Down by Roy Power. I thought Wilder Ones was okay. I thought it was really weird, and I did not really enjoy the ending. But overall, I thought it was okay, and so yeah, I started Burn All the Bodies Down because I got an early copy on Audible, and oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. On Tuesday, we're gonna be reading the new Samantha Downing, and I cannot wait. I'm reading a lot of these releases as they come out. Is really cool, and I got some books from the library, so we'll do a book haul. So we have the one I'm going to be reading first, and that is I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. Oh, I know, it's supposed to be super fucking scary, and I'm very excited. I have to finish Kin, what is that? Kin, by Killian Patrick Burke on my Kindle. I don't really like it very much, but I'm going to finish it and read it. That's actually a big plan for this evening. And we also have Machines Like Me, which is about, I don't know what that one's about, by the way. I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I have no idea. But this one, this is a sci-fi novel that takes place in a world where you can buy it in, what is the word they use? Synthetic humans. And it's about a love triangle. And if a synthetic human can love better or type of thing. I had to be a very interesting concept, and I'll probably try to find the audiobook, as once again, sci-fi is not really something I like to read. I get really bored really easy with it and type of thing. Then we do have a contemporary, and that is You Should See Me in a Crown. Yes, I got it. It popped up in the book drop, and I was like, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, totally. So, and I'll plan on picking that up at some point later on this month as well. We have tons of books I really want to read. Very, very excited. And that, my friend, is the Monday update so far. I'll update you a little bit later when I finish Kiln or whatever. Who knows? Pop in and say, Alright, I need to finish Kiln. I think I have to page 40 this morning of it. So, but I also really want to write. So maybe we'll do some writing, some reading, some watching a movie with my sister. I think it's gonna be a great evening. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, hi vlog. I finished the book today. On my count it's done, as I don't think I'm going to read any more of it, so we're going to count it's done. Save the Cats writes a novel. I'm not rating this or anything, as it's a objectively non-fiction piece, but I did finish it. It's going to go on my Goodreads, and that's the book for the day. Just want to quickly jump in here. I still have plans to read tonight, but I want to write more, and the further we go into this, and the more I have to read that book, the more I'm not going to want to read. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to end up, I don't want to DNF it because I'm still curious, but also I think I figured everything out. I'm I'm 20% in today. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hello. Today is the 16th, but it's actually technically the 15th. I came home from work. I worked from 2 to 6. I kind of laid in bed. I came home from work and I hung out with family, which was really, really nice, and something I just, you just need it, basically. And I had intentions of coming downstairs and reading. I did do some reading. I ended up actually DNFing Kin. If I remember to throw up on the screen, it'll be on the screen. And this was a story that was told to me about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this group of family, which I tend to adore. Cannibalistic people, ends up taking in this group of kids. I think it was really done poorly, and personally, I've read better, and it was putting me in a slight reading slump. And I'm doing a booktube mid-year bingo, which is announced on my channel and things, and I need to move forward in that, and this is really just like slowing me down. And so I DNF'd it. We're moving on, whole 9 yards. I did get a few books from the library today, however. These are graphic novels for a later on next weekday, but Shadow of the Batgirl, which follows Cassandra Cain, that's all I know. Night of the Living Deadpool, which is a parody on Night of the Living Dead. And then also Watchmen, because me and my brother are watching the ultimate cut of Watchmen next month for my movie channel, and I wanted to read the source material before I watch the movie and look at the movie critically based on the source material that's based on. So that's that. These are the projects. I like to read comic books in one day, so I read 5 books in a day, and that seems to be where I read the most comic books. And so yes, I also have The Old Guard, book 1, because we watched that movie tonight, and I really, really wanted to read her. I'm thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. I think will be the next physical book I pick up. I think that's what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll let you guys know. But for tonight, because I do plan on picking up a book, I think we're gonna pick up The Beautifulness of That I Think I'm Ending Things. This is a horror novel, that's all I know, and I heard it's extremely terrifying. So let's read it. I'm very excited. It's like one of my most anticipated books. Because everybody who's read it said it scares them to death. And that, my friend, is something I really want in my life. So, yeah. I won't be traumatized until I'm like 40. That's where I'm at. Yep. I don't want to cry. I'm going to be traumatized. So, we're going to do that. Also, Little Life, I think it's going to have its own blog. I think it's going to be kind of fun seeing my reactions to a spoiler-filled vlog for that. And also, comic books, depending on where we're at in this vlog and stuff, it'll probably happen on, like, I don't know, someday soon. Good morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I am just now woken up. I slept for like 15 hours last night. And so I didn't finish the book yesterday. So, I didn't update you. I was actually planning on updating you guys when I got home, because I have more books to showcase, so we're going to be reading for the next week or so. But it is what it is. So I already had 19 books, 18 books on my shelf to read, my to-read shelf that I'm looking at. But I decided to add a few more. Some of them are extremely long, some of them are kind of short. So we have A Man Called Ove, which is what we're starting tomorrow. So this is not going to be in, this will be in the continuation vlog. It's going to be tomorrow's. So that's what tomorrow is. Then we have Sarah Dumas's Crescent City, or House of Earth and Blood. Earlier, I think this week, maybe late last week, I actually decided to DNF a Sarah Dumas book. Not DNF, I just didn't really start it because I wasn't really in the mood, and that's Court of Mist and Fury. I'm extremely in the mood to read this, however, because it's a much more adult version of whatever those are, and I really like seeing what their adult version looks like and the differences between those. But this is for book 2 bingo, so that's only if I get to pick it, or we get it next month, next month. So I did get it though, because I put it on hold thinking we were going to pick it sooner than later. And also, I have a behemoth of a novel, which, you know, in retrospect, I don't really know why I have this, because of the fact I don't read fantasy, but we're still here. And that is Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I figured, why not start with the best one, right? And everybody talks about this series the most, and so we're going to do Old Illuminae style, listen to the audiobook, and read the book. The audiobook is like 40 hours long, so she's a long one. So this will be a course of a few days. Maybe we'll read this along with A Little Life. But because I'm doing both the audiobook, I can listen to their audiobooks in general. Because the pages are just... I mean, I'm sure I could probably read it by myself and be fine, but it's fantasy, it's scary. It's a scary life. Then we also have a nice little short one called Missing Mike, which is about a dog who is in a house fire. And he runs away, and it's about that family trying to find the dog. But it's poetry, it's made for children. I always like picking up poetry books that are made for children, as there's a major difference between a poetry book made for children and a poetry book made for an adult, and I'm very curious to see the differences. So those are the 4 books I picked up yesterday. Today is my last day of work until we have all next week off, so we'll see how much I vlog. I don't tend to vlog very much when I'm off. But today the plan is to finish the Glory Power one, which I have 3.5 hours left, so I could definitely finish that while I'm at work, so that's really cool. Didn't realize I was that close to the end of the book. And then also we're going to read the entirety of, I'm thinking of Ending Things, so we can move on from it. Not that I want to move on from it, I haven't experienced it yet, so maybe I'll never want to move on from it. But that way we can move on physically and start reading other things. Because I need to read 2 books behind, because I'm 2 books behind schedule today. So, yeah. And of course, if I feel like I cannot read a full book today, we can of course pick up a poetry collection, a freaking comic book. I have other options, but I'm just going to try to finish the full book. Not that any of these other things are not actual books. Don't anybody tell you differently. Trust me, it's a horrible mindset to put yourself in. Alright, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this clip here. I'll update you guys when I get home from work, hopefully with that book, burning everything down or something like that. I still don't really know its purpose, but like I'm hoping it's gonna surprise me. That's just the hope. So we'll see. All right, let's do this. I'm also gonna sit here, so there might be a reading montage in here, and read that since it's only 7 o'clock and I don't have to get up for another hour or 2 hours. So I figured we get some reading done this morning. So. All right, I'm sitting down. This is my setup. I'm filling out my weekend to-do list. Cleaning, writing, reading, doing all that fun stuff. Good afternoon. It's about to be 4 o'clock. I updated you guys, but I don't even include it because I'm changing what I'm doing, so there's no point. I do have my audio book, my physical book, my computer, my laptop and stuff with me because I do plan on working the rest of the evening, and every time I finish the video, we're going to get to write. So that's the reward. Or maybe we'll do a 20-minute, maybe like a 30-minute writing sprint, or a 30-minute reading sprint, or something like that. Every time we get to finish the video, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I think that way we can double what we're working on, and things like that. Because some of these things are like builds, which will take me like an hour to do, and so yeah. But I'm gonna sit here and fill out this. So. Okay, we're here to end the vlog. Today is Monday, so definitely should have ended it yesterday. I didn't vlog or anything yesterday, I don't think, on Sunday. That's okay, I spent the day reading, while writing, while watching TV, and just being comfortable and things, but we have some things to talk about. This week I read 4 books instead of 7, so that's a little sad and disappointing. This week that I'm currently in, hopefully we can up those numbers a little, but I read Save the Cat by Jessica Brody, writes a novel, so I read this. This was a no rating book as it is just informational, it's that type of text, so don't rate those. And then we also read Night of the Living Deadpool, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars, or 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really, really good, very unique, and I really liked the ending particularly. I thought it was very creative. We have Kin, which I DNF'd, did not really like. And then we also have Burn Our Bodies Down by Roy Power, which I just adored, by the way. I thought this was an amazing book. It was a 4 out of 5 stars. It was not, like, hands down, like, one of the best thrillers I've read this year. But it was real good. I don't even know if I count as a thriller. There's a mystery. Maybe it's more like a mystery. A sci-fi mystery. I don't know. It was very intriguing. I did guess the ending from, like, probably 30% in, but that's okay. Yeah. I don't really know if I'm supposed to, but we there. We also reached the 100th book, by the way. Night of the Living Deadpool is the 100th book, so that's exciting. And ultimately, this month has been an amazing reading month, so... yeah, okay, that's the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got to 30K in my personal story that I'm writing for camp. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want to stick around, we're doing some live write-ins this week because I'm home all week. And then also we're doing Reading Rush. So stick around and watch the videos. There's going to be a few other videos. Some days have double uploads for that purposeful reason. But the vlog should be coming up in the evening. So if you're curious when, between, I'd say, 11 and 2 in the morning. Probably get a vlog. So